Hello everyone, welcome to Life is a Canvas. As a huge fan of Harsh and Shubha, founders of the Satvic Movement, I couldn't contain my excitement upon learning that they would be discussing the three wonders of plant-based diet at the Vegan Forest Festival held in the Sadhana Forest. Join me as we eagerly delve into their insightful talk to unravel the secrets and benefits of embracing a plant-based lifestyle.
All of you, how has your experience been in the Vegan Forest Festival so far? Okay. So we actually visited Sadhana Forest for the first time last year, and we were absolutely in awe of all the work that has been going on here. And Abhiram had just reached out to us for spending the next 1 hour listening to us. It means a lot to us, so thank you for being here. Okay.
Higher.
All right, a couple of you. So maybe some of you already know a little bit about our journey. Some of you perhaps don't. So we'll take just 1 minute to quickly share with you what brings us here and what got us started on this path. So please, I think the presentation colors are a little off. We don't look half as dark in real. But yeah, our journey started, my journey started, I think now it's been 8 years. For Harsh, how much?
10 years.
10 years, our journey started into this way of life. And for both of us, we were suffering from a lot of chronic health issues. So I had PCOD, thyroid imbalance, hair fall, acne, excess weight.
Eczema, psoriasis, sinusitis, chronic lifestyle diseases.
So we were both taking a lot of medication for these problems, going for continuous doctor visits, not seeing any results, just simply seeing our health worsen and worsen over time. And somehow we found this path called natural living or nature cure, and we both hadn't met at this time. And under the guidance of certain teachers, masters, we learned that there is another way, that we don't have to take pills and medication and we don't have to rely on these. And simply by changing our food and lifestyle, we can actually reverse chronic disease. Not only can we prevent chronic disease, but we can reverse chronic disease. So that was a huge idea for us, a huge, even a message to believe. But both of us, having tried every other option under the sun, we decided to give it a try. And within a couple of months, we were both able to reverse all the health issues we had. So when for those of you who have gone through such an experience, you know that when you experience something like that, it gives you a kind of conviction that no theory in the world can. And that's what happened to us. And we thought that how can we now not share this with others? What we had received was like a gold mine of knowledge. And we saw that so many people around us were suffering, living in disease. So we started spreading this knowledge to others through videos, which many of you may have watched already, through workshops, through programs, through seminars, through books. Others too can receive the same benefits that we did. Harsh, anything you want to add? Okay, Harsh is busy. Yeah.
I think it's not like we know everything and we are going to teach you things. We're going to share with you what we've learned. And most of it has come through our journey, not through a teacher telling us something which we're going to repeat to you. A lot of it is coming from our own journey. So consider this a sharing from our side. James.
Yeah, it was like without a bowl of yogurt or dahi, our plate would look incomplete. Crucial part of how we were grown up. And you can see that's a photo of me. Whenever my father used to come back from his trips, he used to get these big, huge Lindt chocolate.
Longevity. Only 20 to 30%. The rest of it, the remaining reason why they were able to live for such long times was because of what they are putting on their plates every single day. So, just to summarize what we've discussed about the blue zones, they teach us that we need to win the genetic lottery in order to live long, not only long, but in order to be fit and healthy in our 80s and 90s. We don't need to win the genetic lottery. If we start putting on our plates today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, if we start putting on our plates whole plant foods, it automatically helps us not only survive for longer but thrive for longer. This is also one reason why so many doctors across the world today are advocating a plant-based diet. Do you know about any doctors who advocate a plant-based diet? Yes. So one of them is also sitting with us here today. But come, let's watch a quick video of some doctors and let's hear what they have to say about this topic.
Or dairy out of my diet, I'm not going to get a complete protein. Is it possible for somebody to get all of the proteins, the various kinds of protein that they need, while still eating a plant-based diet and not have to worry about missing out on one amino acid or another?
Absolutely. Quick answer, yes, we can get all the protein we need from plant-based foods.
So basically nothing to worry about there.
Nothing, absolutely nothing. That is kind of a misnomer in a sense.
When we bring in people and they're on meaty diets and we transition them to a plant-based diet, we always track what they're eating. Their vitamin intake goes up. Their nutrition overall goes up, dramatically better. And these same people might worry in advance, will I get the nutrition that I need on a plant-based diet? The fact is, you're not getting the nutrition you need on a meat-based diet, and you're going to get dramatically better nutrition on a plant-based diet.
We do not need to eat animal foods to get the animal protein. Plants have all the protein we need to have.
What is the healthiest diet?
The best available balance of evidence suggests that the healthiest diet is one centered around fruits, vegetables, legumes, whole grains, nuts and seeds, herbs and spices, basically real food that grows out of the ground. These are our healthiest choices, all while minimizing our intake of meat, eggs, dairy, and processed junk.
So plant-based,
a diet centered around whole plant foods. That's the secret.
The vast majority of my diet are fruits, vegetables, grains, starches, beans. I mean, you can look at my food and I could see it in its natural form, not processed into something different. That diet is taking out meat and dairy, which we know from epidemiology, we know from randomized controlled trials, we know from looking at societies that live long, healthy lives like the blue zones. That stuff is bad for you.
And the progression of many diseases not only can be halted, but reversed, sometimes in as little as just 2 to 3 weeks by switching to a plant-based diet.
You can stop and reverse heart disease with plant-based diets. Scientifically shown, I've seen it in my own patients.
People who adopt low-fat plant-based diets can actually reverse their heart disease, and that literally means watching the plaque start to go away, something they didn't think could happen.
My experience with patients is, and the studies show, that when people adopt a fully plant-based diet, their cholesterol levels plummet within a few days. And if you do blood tests in a couple of weeks, you'll see dramatic improvements.
Yes, your numbers are going to look great within a week or two. Your cholesterol can come crashing down. In fact, if you're on medications, your doctor may have to pull off your blood pressure medication so your blood pressure don't drop too low because it can work too good. Like that, the side effect is not having to take drugs.
We can eliminate chronic illness if we can get people to eat whole food plant-based nutrition. Well, I've been doing this now for 34 years.
अगर दूध नहीं पिएंगे तो वो क्या है क्या नहीं मिलेगा आपको? देखिए ये सवाल मैं कहीं भी पूछता हूँ, किसी भी देश में जाकर पूछता हूँ, किसी भी ग्रुप में पूछता हूँ, चाहे वो बच्चों का ग्रुप हो, आंसर एकदम से कैल्शियम। अच्छा ये बताइए कैल्शियम क्यों चाहिए आपको? स्ट्रॉन्ग बोन्स, नहीं तो हड्डियां पिघल जाएंगी, वो गल जाएंगी, हम चल नहीं पाएंगे, हजारों चीज, राइट? इजंट दैट? आपने कभी गधे की हड्डी देखी है? घोड़े की तो देखी होगी, हाथी की देखी होगी, क्या लगता है कैसा हड्डी है? वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग। गाय जो इतना कैल्शियम देता है दूध के फॉर्म में, उसकी वो खुद कैल्शियम कहां से मिलता है उसको? घास से मिलता है, जो कि हम मिस करते हैं, ग्रीन लीव्स, राइट?
Think about it. Calcium is a mineral. Minerals come from the ground, and anything that grows on the ground has calcium in it. That's where the cows get their calcium from, right? So we don't need to have milk in order to get calcium that we could get just from something growing from the ground. Actually, did you know that sesame seeds has 10 times more calcium than cow's milk per 100 grams? But what are the other things high in calcium? All beans and grains and nuts and seeds. In fact, a dietary deficiency of calcium is literally unknown.
Actually making a powerful statement about your relationship with the world. Each meal, you can think of it, each meal that is planned.
Following Arsh and Shubha's insightful presentation, during which they underscored the significant harm caused to dairy producing animals by the dairy industry. They shared first-hand experience from their visits to multiple farms across India, revealing the distressing condition faced by cows. The audience actively participated in a Q&A session with the speakers graciously signing autograph and taking selfies. For those unfamiliar with their transformative Ultimate Health Challenge workshop, now is the perfect opportunity to explore and join. The workshop provides an invaluable experience for those seeking to enhance their well-being. As the event concluded, attendees were treated to a delectable lunch crafted by the dedicated volunteers of the Vegan Forest Festival. Thank you for watching our video. I hope you all enjoyed it.